Welcome to the next part of the weekend of Science 57. So in this particular part, we'll be seeing the vending machine engine. So we all know how to use a vending machine. We all know what is a vending machine. So basically we have a machine which basically vends the item for us, which basically gives the items for us. It has multiple items, and then once we insert a coin and we select whichever item we want, it dispenses the item for us. So let's see the code. So first we have the class vending machine. So here we have 4 states on the vending machine. One is no coin state, has coin state, dispense state, and then sold out state. So these are the 4 particular states. And then we have the current state and then inventory. So if the inventory we need it to check if it is empty, if it is full, etc., etc. So then we again map each and every state with the particular whatever the state using this keyword, and then we check for the inventory as well. So if the inventory is greater than 0, then we say current state has is no coin state if the inventory is greater than 0. Else we say current state is sold out state. So if the inventory is 0, then we say current state is sold out state, because there is nothing in the inventory left. If it is not equal to 0, then we say it is no coin state. Now we have to insert coin. Now for the current state, the actions which we can perform are: first is insert coin, which inserts the coin into the current state; then eject coin, which ejects the coin from the current state; then it is dispense, so something is dispensed from the vending machine; then press button. So basically once we click the press button, it automatically goes to dispense, and then we have the refill. So and then set state, which is basically to set the particular state, and then release product. So basically if the a particular a product comes rolling out the slot, basically if the inventory is greater than 0, then each and every time we have to decrement it by 1. So then we have the get inventory, which returns the inventory. Then we have the add inventory. So basically whatever the inventory is there, if we add the inventory, if we add the items to inventory anytime, we have to increment the count. Then we have the state getters. So now we have the states, which is basically the first state, which is no coin state. Let's say the vending machine is now in the no coin state. Now if we call the insert coin function when it is no coin, then we have to override the function. Then it says coin inserted. Now the machine the state is set into has coin state. Similarly, eject coin, when the machine is when the machine contains no coin, if we call eject coin, it says you haven't inserted a coin. And if we call a press button, it says you press the button but there is no coin. If we call dispense, it says you need to pay first. And then if we call refill, it says machine refill, total inventory whatever is there. This refill is common for each and every state. Then the next particular case, concrete state, which is has coin. Now it has a coin. Then now you can't insert a coin again. So when you try to insert a coin again, it says you can't insert another coin. When you try to eject coin, you can eject coin return, then the machine enters into no coin state. Then we have the press button. So once you press a button, it automatically gets to dispense state. So in this dispense state, it says product not dispensed yet. Then refill again. You cannot refill using an active transaction. So once it has a coin, you cannot refill it during active transaction. Then we have the dispense state. So in this dispense state, we have the insert coin. So once you insert a coin, it says please wait, we are already giving you a product. Then if you eject a coin, you already pressed the button. So once you press the button, you cannot eject it. Then you have the press button. So pressing twice doesn't get another product. This is pressing twice and doesn't give another product. Then we have the void dispense. So in this dispense, again we check for we call the release product function. So if the machine inventory is greater than 0, then we set the state into no coin state. If not, then we say oops, out of inventory, and then we set it into a sold out state. Then we have the refill, which is basically cannot refill while dispensing. Then we have the sold out state. So in this sold out state, nothing works. Insert coin, it says you can't insert a coin, machine is sold out. Eject coin says you haven't inserted a coin. Press button says you press button but there are no products. Again dispense says there is no products dispensed. Then again refill says again whatever we did it in the first state, we can do it again here. Then we have the main class. So here basically vending machine is initially set into 2, and then we check for the first thing is basically we start operations. It says eject without coin. Again now ejecting coin before dispense. I'll just run it and show it to you. That will be more clear. So you can see first coin inserted, button pressed, product comes rolling out the slot. Second one is invalid action, eject without coin, because we clicked on eject without coin, you haven't inserted a coin. Then it says coin inserted, coin returned when you click on return coin. and then buying the last item, because there were only 2 items. One is already bought here. Again, second one you'll buy here, and then it says it's out of inventory. Then again, when you try to insert a coin, it says you can't insert a coin. Machine is sold out. You press the button, but there are no products and everything like we discussed. Again, machine refill. Total inventory is 5 now, and yeah, then again you can continue the operation. So let me submit the program. The test case is passed, and that's it for this video. Also next video. Thank you.